you guys? What's going on? I was just setting up here and I figured, well, I'll just turn the video on and see and give you I guess how I'm setting up. I got my pop here, getting ready to set up the video here and decided to turn it on. Why not just go ahead and turn it on, get it going, uh, and get ready to record. So, um, interesting day from me, by the way. This is Saturday night, so you see this, it'll probably be Sunday. I kind of wanted to sit back and kind of do kind of like an update video for today. So let me go and open my pop. Jesus Christ, Jesus, Lordy. So, to all you guys celebrating Easter, happy Easter. I don't really understand the holiday per se. I understand. Okay, listen. I understand the holiday. I know what it's about. But from a perspective of someone who I don't want to get deep in here. I don't want to get talk like really deep into religion or anything. But as a holiday that's basically for super religious people, it seemed to be they turned it with an Easter bunny and made it into some holiday. It's almost like Christmas now. Um, I'm not too fond of that, and I know me and my wife are like not into that. You know, I know in the morning I have to go with my wife to get some Easter things for my son, and they're not even Easter related. It's just kind of like an Easter present kind of thing. So we kind of, but not really. Um, he wants a certain thing, so I don't know. I'm hoping he's going to church tomorrow because then I'll feel vindicated for getting him something for kind of Easter. But I don't really understand. Like, it's kind of like Santa Claus is coming, but the Easter Bunny is coming. So they basically, yeah, they turned it into Christmas, another form of Christmas, but now it's Easter. Um, Not sure what to think about that. I'm just not sure. And I know me and my wife were watching the news the other day, and it came up on there, and they're showing all these toys on there, and I'm like, this looks exactly like Christmas, like when they show toys that you should be looking for on the hunt for this Christmas, this holiday season. Be on the lookout for this toy that squirts shit out of his head and fucking blows up everywhere. That's the kind of stuff that um, you know. So yeah, and I know my kid sometimes watches these videos, so sometimes. So hopefully he doesn't watch this. He doesn't watch me all the time. I know that, but he watches me every once in a while. Um, but usually it's sometimes when I mention that like, hey, I recorded this video, blah blah blah, and I'm just talking about it to him because maybe something stupid happened during recording. But yeah, and I'm looking like over here, like he got like a bunch of like what is this? Like he got that, and he got what's over here? Like he's got Werther's Originals over here, and he doesn't eat much candy. Like that's the thing. Like he doesn't eat much candy. Um, he's got a chocolate bunny. What's this? Yeah, he got that. Like what is he? Like I don't like he doesn't even eat the candy very much. There's some cheap Legos also back here. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, a lot of junk. Easter, not really a fan of it. Other things. Work's been the pain in the butt. People have been quitting. Um, it's not really their fault. Um, Company I work for doesn't really pay very well. If you follow my videos, you know where I work for. Um, if not, I'm not really going to be direct about it because I don't like to make videos like I used to make videos about the company that I work for. But I'm not going to be like directly like obscene with, hey, my job sucks, blah 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 blah, and just talk to you about it. But I will say that the company I work for has a reputation, and that reputation is not, it's not false, but it's also you got to take it with a grain of salt. in that it is a very stressful job, and it's one of the biggest companies in the world. So you got to believe that they got to be kind of careful with what they do and and how, I stock things on the floor all the time. I got to deal with customers. It's a stressful situation because not everybody is nice when they come and ask, hey, where's this? And I had to try and find it, and they're not. And different people have different reactions for when I can't find it. Some of them are like, okay, well, thanks for looking, and then some people are just like, stupid store, like you never carry anything or something like that. It's like, okay, I don't know. I haven't had that reaction lately though, because I think my people skills are getting a little better. But anyway, got my Batman shirt on. It is late Saturday. It's like Sunday. What is it? It's like, I think it's 2 a.m. Sunday. Yes, Sunday, 2 a.m. Sunday. So it's around that time I'm recording this, and it's because my wife now works on the weekends, and um, every once in a while I'll get a day where family will take the son, and I don't have anybody in the house, so I'm all alone right now. I'm kind of scared a little bit. Okay, not really, but whatever. But I'll only tell you this: a lot of things going on having to do with YouTube. I'm trying to get the grip of like the recording process, and then on the other side of it, the back side of it, I'm trying to figure out ways to, I guess, how I want to, because this is the big gist of everything. I want to be able to do this a lot. I want to be able to do something else other than what my job is currently. I want to, and if YouTube is going to be it, then that's awesome. But if it's not, I want to do YouTube kind of like a part-time thing, just to have fun, and whatever my job is going to be, that's what I want to. So when I talk about reselling and stuff like that, I would love for that to be my job. That would be awesome too. I would love to do that full time, and you can do it full time. Um, and also, music. I would love for something like that, like performing live or something like that, singing, doing acoustic shows and stuff like that. And I know that I'm not saying personal appearance is everything, but I think that's part of the reason why I'm not too up to like wanting to learn to play the guitar and everything like that, because I know that it's kind of a dream, it's kind of a pipe dream, like out there, like it's not gonna happen because my teeth is all jacked up. I look like a freaking serial killer, and I know I do. I admit it. I look like a crazy lunatic serial killer. I understand this. So my appearance is kind of meh, and especially right now. Good God, I need to like trim my mustache. It's going crazy. Look, this is the problem I have. But going off of limb, I'll come back to that in a second. But yeah, so on the backside of things, I'm trying to figure out things with like affiliate marketing. If you don't know what that is, then it's basically putting links and things like that. And I talked about this before in one of my other videos. I don't remember. I don't think I've uploaded it yet, but I talked about it in there where I put a product down below for Amazon. You click on it, and if you purchase something, I get something from that, um, which helps, And there's other things too, but I don't have an audience for that, like Patreon and things like that. But also, some of the stuff is just better monetization than YouTube. And I know there's different platforms out there for video stuff, but YouTube's just the one I like. And I don't really want to start doing like through. I can't even get YouTube down. I'm trying to do YouTube, like I'm gonna go to like Daily Motion or what's it, Vidmo or VidMe or whatever the hell it is. Like, why would I start another one? Like, I need to get this one down first and start getting some followers on here before I would go off to some no name, video service. Why would I start something else? So I wanted to shoot this video, and I'm only going to go for about I'm trying to make it like a 15-minute video or so. Um, but I don't try and make my videos super long because one, I know I'm not keeping the attention, and anything that you guys want to tell me, and I don't even think people are going to make it this far. But if you made it this far, tell me. It's probably something I'm going to throw in some other videos. If people are watching this and you get to this part, you probably aren't, but I know my attention span is not that much. So I kind of want to ask, like, what's turning people off with me? You know, is it just me talking and sitting here and not doing nothing because I can move the camera around a little bit? But that's about it. I'm restricted with a laptop, you know. I do have my camcorder, but I killed my battery, so there's that. I need to do something with that. And then I could get my tripod out and do more with that. But I want to do like more walking around. I am getting my phone. I'm getting that hooked up. I'm going to be getting that soon. I think Net 10 has a cool little data plan that I'm going to be getting. And I'll probably be shooting some stuff with that. I think that's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen when I get that. I swear I'm like seeing things. Freaking out. Dude, I know there's a mouse in the house and it's not cool. I hate it. Um, Anyways, people know about that. Just saying. If you know about that, you know about that. You get paranoid when you have one of them in the house. You're like, um, yeah. Anyways, um, but basically, I just wanted to do this video to let you know what I'm doing, just talk some crazy stuff. Um, and I think it's and one thing I do want to kind of talk about, I think, is people, like I said, this is way far into the video. My attention span for my audience is not very high right now because people, I don't think, really watch all of my videos right now. So if they do, awesome. And if you get to this part, amazing. But really, what I find hilarious is, basically, I do these videos for myself basically right now. But I think eventually I'll get an audience and people will probably go back and watch some of these videos and wonder what the hell I'm talking about. And I think this is a good video. The quality is really well, and I think in looking back at some of my videos I did like a couple years ago and 3 and 4 years ago, um, the the videos weren't very good because it was done on like a crappy webcam. The one I think I still got, but I had another one too at one point, and it just wasn't very good. The audio sucked really bad. And I think ever since I got this laptop, the video is awesome. The videos have been really really good. Every video is kind of like this though, so if you don't like people just sitting in front of the camera, I mean, people just aren't going to like it. But I know there are people out there that I watch that I enjoy, with them just sitting there talking, and they tell stories, and they show hauls and things like that. So I know there's an audience for that. It's just getting out there and getting presented to people. But I kind of want to make this video today is because that deep inside, I have different people that come and go in my job. And I think at times I kind of hide myself away and don't really show the true Brad. And slowly but surely, my personality is coming out of work, and people are starting to, I think, see the real me. Because one, I'm kind of coming out of my shell a little bit, where it took me a while, and it does take me a while to get out of my shell. I think when I stay at a job for a couple years, I really start to kind of open up. When I first start some of my jobs, I think, you know, when I worked at the factories and stuff like that, I really didn't get to show my personality because one, I'm trying to learn the job. I'm stressed out because it's a new job. So it'd always be kind of like I would never meet new friends or anything because it would always be the people that I knew before I got in or somebody that I got hired in with, and most of them were a bunch of dumbasses. So I didn't want to hang out with them because one, they were probably drug addicts or smoked weed or something, which is no problem with people that smoke weed and do occasional drugs, but not people that are like straight up addicted and stuff like that. Like that's the kind of stuff I want to stay away from. I don't want no part of it. I don't want to be hooked into something that I don't want to go to prison because I took a ride one day and the dude had like 20 pounds of weed or cocaine in his freaking car. I don't want a part of that. All right, I'm just saying. But that's why I take some of these. I stay in my job. I work the same jobs for multiple years, and I learned my craft. I learned the job that I'm in, not my craft. That's not my craft. But I learned the job that I took, and I respect that job, and I work hard. And it's kind of hard for me to open up, but I think after a while I do open up, and when you drink Coke, sometimes that carbonation just hits you. Anyways, um, but yeah, aside from that, my hair getting crazy. My wife is working a lot, so she doesn't get a chance to uh, fix my hair, and I've been lazy lately, so I haven't been wanting to trim up my mustache. It's all in my mouth. That's a problem when you grow your mustache out, goatee. Um, and this thing would be like super long if I wouldn't shave it, but I work at a big retailer, not really allowed to have it like super big, and I don't really want it that big. I think this is pretty good. I like this. When it gets to about down here is usually when I grab it and I just cut it off to this length, and then I let it grow from there. Let it grow back out again. Um, I think when I do that, it feels kind of weird because I think when I cut it a little bit too short. So probably I'm gonna probably keep it around here, and this next time I'm just gonna cut it like right there, so it's kind of still at a relaxed stage, like right here. Like that'd probably be good. Like when it starts, I'll probably let it double grow out this time. I'll let it get pretty long this time. And then the only thing about that is I don't want to let it get too long because then when I do this, I'm gonna jack it all up. So that's why I usually trim it up when it gets a little bit longer than this. I'll just pull it down and cut it over and just take care of it that way. Um, but my wife trims me up sometimes, um, but I don't want to shave it off. Like I've shaved it off before, like multiple times, and it's a stupid thing to do. Like there's no reason to do it. This is what I want my face to look like. This is Brad Tragic. That's all there is to it. Um, And for any of you that asked about my teeth, I know people make comments. I don't care. People make comments all the time. I'll joke about it. I don't care. I am looking into it. It's it's going to be taken care of. It's just financial thing. Getting it done. My health is important to me. I'm a healthy guy. Besides my teeth, I'm pretty healthy. So there's nothing wrong with that. But we'll be taken care of eventually. But I wanted to do this video today just to kind of shoot the crap. This is going to be going up probably on Sunday, Easter, so I'm going to put this up and let it go out there and hope you guys like the video, like the vlog. I'm doing more of these vlog type of things. Air kicked on. That's the neighbor. He says turn on my air. Well, I'm pointing up there. Anyway, um, what do you? And I'm listening to some weird rapper that I'm thinking I'm falling in love with. So I'll be doing that video tonight and recording it. So hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'm going to continue to do these. Every once in a while, I'm just going to do them. Hopefully you like them. If you don't like them, well, I'm sorry. Um, and I kind of thought at one time, like I wasn't going to do these, and I was just going to, just do it as an extra video, whatever. But I kind of like just talking to the camera and just letting my feelings just go. And sometimes some of this stuff I talk to people at work about, and I know some of those people watch. But sometimes I want to say more, and sometimes it's just we only have a certain amount of time to sit down, have breaks, have lunch, and sometimes people sit with different people, and I don't get to talk to certain people. So um, that happens, and I think that the people at work, like I said, I'm opening up to them, and other people, I'm talking more to customers when they come in. And I think that's what I gotta do. But in terms of the channel, I think this year is going to be a big year for Brad Tragic in general, my channel and online and everything. So I hope you guys are going to come along for the ride. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share. Share on Twitter, share on all the social media outlets that are out there all that I want to explain. I know I sat there and I shared like a bunch on yesterday's video, so I was like boop, 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 and sharing late this morning. Or early this morning and late Saturday night. I'm sharing on Facebook and I'm sharing on, on StumbleUpon, Tumblr, Twitter, what else did I do? Blogger? Did I do Blogger? I don't think I did Blogger. Um, I don't know. That's a whole other topic for another day. Probably my next vlog, I'll talk about that. But it's going to it turned into a 20-minute video. I didn't mean to turn into a 20-minute video. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I'll talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. As always, keep rocking, guys and gals. Always an awkward ending. Can't stop that. Sorry, guys. Later.